Hello everyone. The book that I have brought it for you is Ultralearning by Scott Young. Well, what is ultralearning? You know learning, but what is ultralearning? Well, for example, you want to learn a new language. How long it takes? 6 months? 1 year? Well, sometimes even 2 years. But Scott Young learned, my dear friends, 4 languages within a span of 15 months. And to some extent, with a reasonable amount of fluency. How he has done that? Well, this is simply inspiring channel. Welcome to this channel. I'm going to talk about the content of ultralearning. Alright, so I was speaking about Scott Young. And if you want to learn a 3-year MIT computer course, you have to spend necessarily 3 years. Can you learn 3-year computer course in 1 year? Friends, Scott Young has learned. So you have n number of examples. A man approached unconventionally and learned many things faster than many others. How it is possible? Scott Young gives so many numerous examples of people. They learn things quickly and he shadowed their technique, and Scott Young has devised his own methods for ultralearning. The word ultralearning is not against conventional learning, but ultralearning has got certain processes, certain methods that enables you to learn things in a faster manner. So here Scott Young has given few ideas how to learn anything fast. Well, I was speaking about 4 languages Scott Young learned. Well, let me give you a little background to this. Scott Young traveled to Spain, he went to Brazil, he went to China, he went to Korea with one of his friends. So he and his friend decided not to speak English in any country, any of these countries. They compulsorily forced themselves to speak in those languages. It could be Mandarin, it could be Korea, it could be Portuguese, or it could be Spanish. So this author forced himself and adopted certain techniques. These techniques are presented very well in this ultralearning. First of all, he speaks about meta-learning. So what do you mean by meta-learning? See, for example, you want to learn something in 6 months' time. He says give 10%, 10 to 20% to know the subject. What is that you are going to learn? For example, if I'm going to read this book, I have to read at least about 10 to 20% of some important contents to know what is there in this particular book. That is known as meta-learning, friends. So he speaks about meta-learning and he speaks about focus. Now, if you have decided to do something, forget everything and have a single-minded focus. So focus is very essential. And similarly, Scott Young speaks about drill. So what do you mean by drill? Drill means wet your hand and start doing whatever you want to do it. Suppose if you want to learn cycling, from the day one, focus and get in and start cycling by yourself, fall and then get up, but do the practice. And then comes feedback. Feedback is something very essential. You want to know how fast you are going, what mistake you are committing, and retrieval. So once you get feedback, then you retrieve whatever you have learned. It's like a test. It's like, how to know what is that or how much you have learned. So this is a new technique known as ultralearning, and Scott Young is a popular speaker. I rather advise you to visit some of his podcasts and see what he is talking about ultralearning. Those who think that this is just another word fancy word and it doesn't have substance, I beg to disagree. If you want to learn something quickly, yes, you can through Ultralearning. This is a simple book, easy read, and there are some amount of scientific approach into this book, and anyone who wishes to learn things quickly must read this book. This is a good read, and this channel, Simply Inspiring channel, is continuously supported by all the subscribers. If you think this channel is of any use to you, subscribe this please and speak to your friends about this, and please put it on the comment box about your opinion about this particular review. Thank you so much.